So in today's video, we have an eyeshadow palette declutter. This will be the first declutter I had since I've been doing my channel in 5 years. I know. I literally have over 400 eyeshadow palettes. A few years ago, I used to have like a little makeup addiction, especially eyeshadows, okay? I had FOMO and I bought. And then you guys know I get a ton of subscription boxes, right? But last year, the year before, you used to always get eyeshadow palettes, right? So I used to get so many. And I'm like a hoarder when it comes to makeup. So I was going through my stuff. You guys know I've been doing started to do collection videos and stuff on this channel. And I'm like, I got to get rid of some makeup. So I have a box here. Let me try to pick it up. This is one of those large post office boxes. Oh my God, it's so heavy, but it's literally filled to the top. I don't want to drop anything. A lot of these palettes, I say about 90% of them, have only a couple that shadows that I swatch. There's some in here that's brand new that I never swatched. They might be a couple years old, but I never swatched them. You know, I didn't put a whole lot, it could have been way more, but you know, I got to start somewhere. And I was scared if I did it too much that I would have FOMO and put it back. Does that make sense? So that was a long ass intro.
I need to shut up. Please shut me up. Just shut me up.
So if you want to see my eyeshadow palette declutter, like what I decluttered so far, then keep on watching. Very quickly, I am extremely upset with you guys, okay?
Here we go.
Before dinner, I filmed that Jeffree Star, addressing the comments and stuff like that. I'll leave that video down below. So then I made dinner. I made some stuffed shells. And then I went to Wawa. I live in Jersey. And up here we have Wawa, where it's like a convenience store / gas station. So if you just want to buy milk or something like that, you go. So I was like, all right, I need milk because something that I was making, I needed milk. I did not look in the mirror. And when I was filming, I did not realize that I tried this new lip gloss and it went up here. Oh my God, it looked terrible. So I'm in the Wawa getting milk, okay? I have a face mask on. As soon as I walk out with my gallon of milk, I take my face mask off. I happen to see this guy that I went to school with. I haven't seen him for 20 plus years. And he's looking at me. He wasn't very close, but he was, And I'm like, why is he staring at me like that? I was like, well, I look a little different from high school. Maybe because I have makeup on. I don't know. And he just kept staring. I noticed he was looking at my mouth. You know, when you stick, I'm like, oh, maybe, I don't know. I go in the car and I looked in the mirror. And my lips, it looked like I just got done doing something I shouldn't have been doing with my husband and then going to the store. That's how it looked. I was so embarrassed. So embarrassed. And then when I looked at my video, when you zoom it in, you can see towards the end, if you wear a certain gloss, how the lipstick goes up. Anyway, I was very traumatized and it's embarrassing. So.
My God, pull yourself together.
I know that was TMI. Anywho, let me know if that's ever happened to you before. All right, so let's start with this. All right, I'm going to put this box down and just do a little bit at a time. I'm not going to go into any order with brands, anything like that. So I'll be right back. Hold the phone. Okay, so here is my first set. Now, a lot of these I got in subscription boxes, but this is the Spectra Gourmet Girls X Christina Rice makeup. Here's the thing. When I would do subscription boxes, I would open it up like this, show you guys. I mean, look how beautiful that is. My God, this is one that I'm like, oh, I want to keep. But I have so many colors like this already. And what I would do is, did I even swatch any? The black? I believe there's 3 I swatched. And what I would do is take a couple and swatch a couple just to see how the formula, the texture, and then I would never use it. Now what I do in 2022, you guys know I'll say, oh, I don't want to swatch it because I'll probably put it in a future giveaway, right? So that's why, because I have so many of these. Now, the question that I have, look how that's beautiful. I got to stop looking at it. What should I do with the palettes that are brand new? Only had a couple swatches. What I usually do is I sanitize it. So this is a bottle of water. but I will usually put alcohol, the 91% in here. And then what I do is I spray it. And then I let it air dry. That's how I sanitize. Let me know. I don't want to have, like, sell them if I swatched a few. How would you guys feel like a future giveaway? Would you want slightly used palettes, or is that too nasty for you with COVID? Let me know, because I can't give them away to the women's shelter now because of COVID. They want it brand new in the box, all that. So I don't want to throw them out. Let me know what I should do. All right, so we have that. Here is the by Cara Beauty. This is the, what is it called? Midnight Garden. This is a nice palette. I swatched 3 shades. These right here, I think 3 or 4. That's it. That's beautiful too. This is my Fenty by Rihanna. Now, I have all of these are like the shimmers. I've never used these. The problem is they're like 2-3 years old, so they're probably dried out. I don't know. But, so I have that. I'm going to get rid of that. This I'm going to give to my friend Lisa. This is the Laura Geller palette. Never even used. I believe I got this at TJ Maxx. Still has the packaging. This one I really like. This is by Rude Cosmetics. It's the 20, it's like a coffee color. I have used this maybe once or twice. Some of them you can see I never even swatched or anything. Here we go. 3 years ago I bought this. This is the Nightmare on Elm Street eyeshadow palette. I'm going to show you something. Never used it. Look, it has the little like claw marks. Never used it. This is really before I learned how to edit, and I was like, Halloween, I'll do a Halloween look. Never used it. This is probably about 2 or 3 years old. Color Story. This is the Ocean Oasis palette. I swatched one color, this blue right here. That's it. Do you see what I mean? They're like practically brand new. Iconic London. We got this in a BoxyCharm. I swatched 3 colors here. That's it. 2 shimmers and a matte. Cab Cosmetics, I only used once. I did a Get Ready With Me on my second channel, and I used this. I think it's a nice palette. I just don't think it's like worth the 50-something dollars it's saying. I do have a second channel called Just Anne's World, and a lot of times when I do my story times, I do Get Readies With Me. So I'll leave that channel down below in case you're interested. I got to start moving fast because there's probably about 40, 50 palettes. This is the Bomb palettes. I think I got this. Oh, it's not even open. So I don't want to open it. I got this in Ipsy. I love this palette. Limited edition Autumn Nights by Yes Glitters. But I think I used it once, only a couple shades. And I do like it. It's just I have so many of the same colors and palettes. And if I keep all of them, I mean, like I got to start getting rid of some, you know? Ciate London. Brand new. Never been one shade I swatched right here. One shade. 1 or 2, I think. The shimmers. That's it. This is by Pure the Defense palette. This is only a couple. And I had this for probably about 3 years. But I've only used, I think, 2 or 3 shades on this. It's a pretty palette. All right. This is by Fluoride. I've only swatched 3 shades on this. I'm just going to move quick. The Pure Festival palette. Again, I think I used this a few times, though. Not every shade. This is Colored Rain, the Bury Cute palette. They did a mystery box a few years ago, and that's where this came in. And I just swatched all the colors. I've never used it. It still has, a lot of them still has the stuff on the mirror, you know? This is the one we got in Ipsy, the Kenya palette. And even though I like it and I want to keep it, I love the fact that it's an all-over palette. You can use it for your eyebrows or whatever. I have so much like this. I know I won't use it. Another one from Girl Made Girls. This is pretty. This, again, I only swatched a couple. All right, here's the Smashbox palette. This is probably about 4 or 5 years old. I might just throw this out. I've used this a whole lot. These were the colors I used to use all the time, but it's very old, so. Spoiled Cosmetics, I have a bunch of them. This is the Volume 11, brand new palette. Volume 9, these were hard to get rid of, but if I'm not using them now and I had them for a couple years, I mean, brand new. That's the thing. They might be old, but I never used them, right? And they're just going to get older and older. This is the Oh Abby palette from Spoiled Cosmetics. Never been swatched. This is another one from Spoiled Cosmetics. Never been swatched. This is from Estate Baby Girl. Let's see. I think 2 of the shades, the top 2, been swatched. Here is my Lorac Pro 4. I don't even think I swatched any of them. And I had this probably about 2 or 3 years. Spoiled Cosmetics Volume 10. Oh, this is nice. The only reason why I'm not keeping it because it's pressed glitters. Never been swatched. Profusion, the Confidence palette. I think I used this maybe twice. NYX Modern Dreamer. I think I used 3 shades out of that. The Milani Mattes. This is an old palette. And have I? Looks like I swatched 2 shades. That's pretty. I might keep this though. Even though I had it for so long, I haven't. I might keep this one. See? This is what I do. Express Yourself palette. Brand new, never swatched. I know, isn't this horrible? I'm embarrassed. Here's a Volume 4 palette from Spoiled Cosmetics. Again, no, I think I have swatched a few of these. I think I used it maybe once. I do like Spoiled Cosmetics. It's just, I'm at the place now, if I haven't used it in a while, I just need to get rid of it, right? This is Amore Us Bubble Pop palettes. I have used this a few times. This is Beauty Crop, Swingin' palette. I think I swatched a few of these. Like I said, I'm sorry if I'm going fast, but I don't want this video to be like 30 minutes long, you know? Glamour Me Color Eyeshadow from, I think it says Steb. I don't even remember this. Oh, God. Yeah, this has been used. And it's old, so I'm going to throw this away. I can see. If I start swatching, I'm going to want to swatch all of them. So let me put that there. I'm going to get rid of that one. Sundowner. It's the Oakland palettes. This is an old palette too. It reminds me of the Sunset palette, I think, from Natasha Denona. And that's why I couldn't get rid of it. This is Clean Color. Oh, I love the greens, but have I even used this palette? Yeah, I think just a couple shades. The greens, I think I swatched. That's it. Jure, I never can pronounce that. I don't think I've ever used this. And I threw the box. No, I haven't. I have never used this. And I threw the box away because I was like, if I throw the box away, then it still has the brush, then I'll use it. So a lot of them I don't have the boxes because that was my mind frame. No, never used it. Okay, this is e.l.f. the Retro palette. I think I swatched the blue color. That's it. Brand new. Had this for a while. This is the e.l.f. Earth and Ocean palettes. I think I swatched 3 colors here. Never used it. This is the e.l.f. Opposites Attract palette. I don't think I used this one. Yeah, brand new. Let me show you. Brand new. Beauty Creations Seduce Me palettes. This is an old one, but I've only swatched maybe like 5 or 6. Yeah, so what do I do? Because even some of them that are brand new, I had for a while. So I don't want to charge anybody for something that I had for a while. Do you know what I'm saying? Like some of them are 2-3 years, even though they're brand new. So what should I do? You know what I mean? Let me know down below. Now we're going to get to some that I didn't think I'd ever get rid of. This is the Morphe 3502 palette. Now this is old. This one broke in transit, but I think I only swatched this a few colors. Maybe once or twice, maybe used it once or twice. But it's so old. I got this when it like first came out. And it's practically brand new. Do you remember when I said I did my first eyeshadow palette collection and I was like, eyeshadow palettes I can never get rid of. That's old. I'm going to get rid of these too. I had them for so long and I kept looking and looking and looking. It's all scratched here. But I only swatched like one shadow here and a couple in this one. They're brand new, even though I had them for what, 3-4 years. But I'm like, if I don't get rid of them now, I won't. And I have these over and over and over again. I know, I can't believe it. This is the Morphe 15B. I got this in a boxy charm. And I swatched some of the colors for the video, but never used them. Okay, now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. This is by Amuse, The Witching Hour. We just got this, I forget which one. And I literally swatched maybe 3. It's very pretty though, very pretty palette. Illamasqua. I think we got this in a Ipsy, I want to say. It looks like I swatched a couple of them. Wanderlust Escape palette. We got this in an Ipsy. And yeah, I definitely swatched it for the video, but that's about it. This is the Lorac Pro palette. I won this in a giveaway, and I used it once. That's it. All right, now we only have about 10 more palettes left. All right, Pure Cosmetics here. It still has the sleeve on it, so maybe I never even used it. It's got fingerprints all over it. And yeah, I don't think I ever used this. This is from C Color, the Juicy palette. I only swatched 2 of the shimmer shades in the middle. This is the Be Bella Life in Pastel palette. Very pretty. This is a really pretty palette. Oh, and I'm getting rid of it because it's brand new. I dropped the thing. It's brand new and I never swatched it. And it's like, did I? No, I never swatched it. Let me take that thing off. Oh, I'm going to sanitize that, but I want to get it off the floor. And this is so true. I probably have another 50 more that I never swatched. Seriously, I just got to do little by little. Here's a Pixie by Petra palette. I think I swatched 2 shades in this one. All right, this is what I have left, and then we'll count them up and see how many I'm getting rid of. This is the Cleo Noir palette, and I might have to throw this away because it looks, oh my God, I'm dropping stuff, because it looks gross. So I'm going to throw this one away. This is the Cover Shop palette, still in the box, so I've never used it, but I had it for a couple years. Spoiled Cosmetics Volume 6. I have used this a few times. I love this palette, but it has glitter in it, and I won't use it. Hot Kitty Beauty. This was glitter, Glitz Glam Box. They have their own, brand. And they had sent me this, and I have used it, and I did a look with it. Very pretty. I do like it. I love the colors, but I just have so many like this, you know? Here's another Pixie by Petra palette. And I think I only swatched this shade right here. Brand new. And then we have the Rude Party Animals palette. I don't even remember where I got this from. And I only swatched a couple of these too. I've never used it. And then there's one I dropped. Let me see. This is the Ciate London palette. Oh God, I don't know if no, nothing broke. And I think I just swatched it when I had got it in an Ipsy. And that's why I stopped swatching. Now let me show you the box. This box was filled to the top. Because what I would do is when I would get the subscription boxes, I'd say, okay, let me swatch a few, especially if I got them in PR, because it's like, all right, well, they sent it to me. Let me at least show you what it also, not just because they sent it to me, it's like I wanted to know. But now I'm like, if I know I'm not going to use it, I don't even swatch it on camera, you know, because then I end up like this and I just put them up in my bookshelf, because I have a bookshelf with my palettes, a few bookshelves, because it's like, well, I swatched them, I can't put them in giveaways. Right? So that's like why I do that so much now. Like I don't swatch them. So let me go ahead and count these up and see how many so far. This is just the beginning, guys, that I got. And please let me know what you think I should do. The new ones, okay, would you guys want them in a giveaway, even though they might be a year, 2 years old, but they're brand new, never been swatched? Or what about, so tell me about that. Then also tell me what should I do about the ones that are slightly swatched, like maybe 2 or 3 of them out of the whole thing. But I might have it for a year, 6 months, 3 months, 2 years, 3 years. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they might be older palettes, but let me know what should I do. All right, so I'll be right back. Let me count these up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, you're safe. Safe. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Really quickly, I forgot I have this e.l.f. one. I have a few smaller palettes but it's brand new.
32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58.
And then these two that I'm going to throw away, 59, 60. Exactly 60 palettes. Boy, I can't get any more closer than that. 60 palettes. And most of them are like brand new or barely swatched. And when I tell you I have a whole lot more, but like I said, I had to start somewhere. Like, because if I did a big declutter, I know how I would be. Like, ooh, it would give me anxiety. So every week, I feel like there's something on my lip. But so every week, that's what I'm going to do, or every 2 weeks, I'm going to slowly start decluttering, because I got to get rid of at least one bookshelf. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, so that's everything. Please let me know what I should do down the bottom. Let me know if you like these type of videos. Do you want to see what I'm decluttering? I've asked you guys before, do you want to see my face, or would you rather have the camera down below? Now that you've seen it, where you see my face, tell me now, how would you like it for my next declutter video? Do you want to see the camera pointing down where you just see it, or do you want to see my face? Or somehow if I do it differently. I'm very new to this stuff, so just let me know how you guys rather have it. And that's everything, guys. Please like this video. It really does help me out. The more likes I get, I know you're enjoying these series, or dislike it. Make sure you leave a comment. That helps me out too. Let me know what you think of declutter videos. Let me know how many palettes you have. Let me know. All right, guys. Stay beautiful. Stay blessed. Stay healthy. And most importantly, always, no matter what, stay you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye. Oh my God, 60 palettes. I ought to be ashamed of myself. I ought to be ashamed. At least 30 of them I didn't even swatch. I think I have a problem. I got a problem. Oh God, Houston, we have a problem.